Is from the 5th to the 7th of February 2006, and that's this year. According to the organisers, the festival is a celebration of scene coming of age and marks the point at which the electronic music scene in South Africa has been globally recognised as an industry that has attained the state of being self-sustainable. That is, wow. To tell us more about the 2016 edition, we are joined by its spokesperson, Lazarus Mathebula. Lazarus, good morning. Thank you for joining me.
Morning, guys. It's a pleasure to be here.
When we're talking about an industry being recognized to have attained a state of being self-sustainable, are we saying that finally, if you're an artist in this space, in the scope, in the genre, you're making money?
Of course. I mean, South Africa now is one of the... we're the purveyors of electronic music at the moment. We're the destination at the moment. And if you look at some of the artists that are doing amazing work across the world with the likes of Petite Noir, Black Coffee, you don't call it a song. We've become, you know, it's now for myself as an artist as well, it's become sustainable enough for me to be able to, you know, make money out of my music and travel and do so forth. So I think it's reached that point where, you know, artists can definitely delve into the music and make a living off of it.
So with that being said, give me a background to the Cape Town Electronic Music Festival and what inspired this festival.
You know, I've been going to the festival for a number of years, and luckily last year I had the pleasure of performing there myself, and it's always been sort of a curation and sort of like looking at to who are the forward-thinking artists in the country? Who are the people that we'll talk about tomorrow? And so it's about giving those artists a platform to perform. So these guys, some of these guys are performing in back rooms and the very main street and, you know, performing in darkroom clubs. And CTEMF is saying, let us celebrate those artists that are doing exceptional work and pushing the genres, pushing the boundaries to that. So even the international artists that they always bring the artists that are not just, you know, sitting in the scene, but they're doing as much as possible to motivate and promote the scene on a global scale. And now all of these artists have sort of like a platform to come together. I mean, there's workshops that happen, you know, before the festival itself, where there's an exchange of information and skills as well before the actual festival. So by the time the festival happens, there's already such a vibe, you know, and a togetherness that happens. And it's all about celebrating the artists.
I want to pick up on one word you used, curated. It's a curated experience. Yeah. Because we normally assimilate that word with artworks and exhibitions. Explain that to me.
I would say it is like going to an art gallery. You know what I'm saying? You get different types of artists. I mean, Friday, you get a completely different sound. You could go there on a Friday, come back on a Saturday, and it's a completely different feel, and come back on a Sunday. So, and the facets of the festival are quite wonderful. You're going from drum and bass all the way to electronica.
So it's a full experience.
It's a full experience. So, I mean, you could literally, if anyone who's not clued up about what electronic music is, you could go there from the Friday to the Sunday and come out with a wonderful, you know, explanation as to what electronic music is.
The evolution of this event over the years, how's it grown?
I mean, fantastically so. I mean, I've been there.
I mean, from the fact that you went as an artist the year before, now you're the spokesperson, you'll also be featured as an artist. Yeah. It gives you a bit of a different perspective, doesn't it? Of course,
and I think there's, in where it's evolved is that now the artists that everyone's watching who CTEMF books.
So that might be the next big...
You know what I'm saying? So whoever's been booked as an artist at CTEMF means that it's a forward-thinking movement. These artists are doing something. I mean, I performed last year and had a fantastic year as an artist based on the fact that I played CTEMF. Okay. So it is, these people are always at the forefront of it, and they continually set the pace for the scene. You know, the artists that perform there go on to become some of the biggest artists in the country.
Very quickly, Lazarus, details. Anybody wants tickets, where can they go?
I think tickets are sold online. People can visit the CTEMF Facebook page, you know, to buy their tickets. I know they're selling out fast. I think Friday's sold out, Saturday's still lingering. So do visit the Facebook page, the CTEMF Facebook page, and the website, of course, to buy your tickets. And I don't think it's something that you should miss if you are in Cape Town, you know?
I don't think it's something you should miss, coming from the spokesperson. Okay, Lazarus Mathebula talking to us about the 2016 Cape Town Electronic Music Festival. It is an amazing affair, 39 acts. Can you imagine? 3 days. And there are multiple stages all over the place. Go and check it out. Don't miss it out. Let's go to Lebo, who's standing by.